Hey, what's up? This is the morning show, and well, let's have a good show today. Yeah. Let's see what went down last night. And Taurus: The Burning Throne had just opened up yesterday, to the enjoyment of many. I'm sure most everyone has seen the cinematic. Not me. I think there were like multiple ones, right? There was like according to MMO Champion, there was like one the before the fight, after the last fight, and then there's like cool stuff to see. I'm sure there's like a cool thing to see over in Silithus. Well, okay, I saw the picture. There's that thing which we all knew about. It's just that we didn't know that. Well, it's a big ass sword. That shit's hella big. Like, it'd be funny if it was like, hey, let's have Goraball, or however you pronounce it. Assuming that's even like the actual sword, unless that's like just some conjured thing that he made up. Let's make the Goraball instance. Like we go inside the sword and all that stuff. Hey, what's up, Tracy? And Taurus was good. We got, let's see, where's my raid thing, majigger? We got 8 bosses down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got 8 bosses down. We got 3 left. We were on the Coven of Shivara, and I had no idea what I was doing. I was getting my ass beat by like stupid stuff that I really could have and should have mitigated. Like if I was like smart. Unfortunately though, I ain't smart, and I was just getting my ass handed to me throughout the instance. And funny enough, like what one of our guys, Argent Reaper, someone who came from stream, who was actually kind of shadow third tanking. He was kind of the shadowy third tank of sorts for basically whenever I would die. I haven't talked to him yet, and I was like, oh man, that kind of screws up my meters and all that stuff. I wonder how I would have done performance wise if I didn't have a third tank all of a sudden picking up some of the slack, or messing with some of the AoE damage and all that. But regardless, we still had a pretty good night. And I'm looking forward to finishing this thing off on Thursday with just 3 bosses left to go. It shouldn't be so bad. In the meantime, let's see what kind of chores we've got going on. I'm not going to worry about resources today. Let's see if there's any blood. I'll definitely do Dreamweavers today. There's that thing, which I think count. Yeah, that should count. Resource, bacon, and warden tower. Okay, that made it pretty easy to decide what to do. I think that PvP stuff, like I think that's only worth like 1 thing, right? It's only worth 1 echo of battle, or whatever that thing's called. So that thing like automatically sucks. Let's see what's over in space. Nothing's in space. So hey, what's up, Ken? All right, so I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take care of some of that stuff, and then I'm just gonna like do some transmog stuff. I'll do some old raid. I don't know what I'll do. I mean, there's so much stuff that I don't have. Let me pull up all the things. Let's see. What's the lowest percentage? Classic has a pretty dismal percentage to it. Okay, I obviously can't do old Nax, which that's mean. Why is it? That thing shouldn't show up. Black Fathom Deeps. Oh, should I even do dungeons or just do raids? There's like a lot of stuff that I do not have. Yeah, Ken, you can join. Yeah, anyone who's on, whatever I decide to do, or heck, if you want to get on together and help me decide which place to bum around in, we can do that. We could do like maybe an AQ thing. I don't know. AQ Blackwing Lair. Well, I mean, maybe AQ. Maybe that. I haven't been there in like a year, so maybe I'll humor myself. Hey, you know what? What'd be awesome is if some people join me, and then like that, was it at the red? No, not the red scarab. Whatever scarab amount that's in their drops, and then I don't get it. That would be the highlight of my day. Well, I'll holler at everyone again right before I actually start going. I'm just gonna take care of some of this emissary stuff first. But in the meantime, yeah, I mean, my very first impressions of Antorus are pretty positive so far. Like the fights are reasonably interesting. We just did normal mode, right? But they were pretty interesting. Some of them had some pretty neat mechanics. A lot of it sailed over my head because I wasn't paying too much attention. I was just like, okay, am I living? Because really, I am just figuring things out as I go. You know, and you know, at some point I would look at the dungeon journal to take a look at abilities and things like that. Yeah, Ken, we'll probably do. I think we'll probably do like AQ or something, you know, and then if we still have time, we'll do more. You know, I'll take suggestions from you, or I'll just like think of this instance is nearby. Let's go there. It might just be something like that. Whew, excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, so hopefully I'm gonna do better at watching these freaking watching for these freaking spammers and all that. Anyway. Yay! 3.6 billions. Oh my god. It's amazing. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get any. I don't know if anyone got quests or like missions to do Antorus related stuff. Because I mean, all my followers they're good to go. They're ready. You know, they're all maxed out and everything. They're ready to kick some ass over to do like Antorus missions. But we didn't get anything yet. We probably won't get anything until like next week, if anything. But grrr. But it looks like there ain't going to be no missions for Awakening Essence. You know, I think that would have been a reasonable thing to put in, considering that at this stage of the game, we are, you know, we're at the end. This is it. No new legendaries. This is, you know, this is it. So, like, whoever still has like a whole bunch of legendaries to upgrade and all that, at least make it. It also make it just a teeny bit faster if people could have access to upgrading their legendaries through, you know, getting stuff from like a mission or something. Even if it's like a small amount, like 5 or so. And those missions wouldn't last forever. Like it would. I guess that's probably why they didn't put them in, because, you know, even if it would be useful, it ain't gonna be, you know, it ain't gonna be around for very long. Once you have like 10 or 12 legendaries saved up, and that might sound like a lot. Oh my god, it's 500 essence. It's gonna take forever. But the reality is that, like, for the most part, the majority of players don't have 10 useful legendaries to use. They might have a whole bunch. Like I got a crap ton on this tune. I'm not done, but I have quite a few. I'm just not going to. Ooh, nice. 845. Woo, that's gonna go for. Wow, really? That goes for almost 100k here? Damn. Well, you know, I'll give that a shot. Why not? Oh, I didn't kill the captain. Shit, I thought that was the captain. Ha ha ha. You suck, so. Alright. But hey, no complaints, man. I'll take some extra money. What's up, Harold? The raid went pretty well. We got 8 bosses. We got 8 bosses down on normal. How'd you guys do? Oh wait, but then you have a new team, right? Do you guys go on reset day, or is it just like a weekend thing that you and I believe it's your wife? I'm trying really hard to remember. Just because you comment so much, I want to feel like I at least, you know, reasonably. I should just secretly take notes and all that, just so I can be like, yeah, you know, I connect with all my my viewers. You know, I know everything, and I'm just looking at like a whole Cliff Notes sort of shit. Yeah. So I've yet to read. Okay, so it's a Monday and Tuesday. Oh, that's agonizing, dude. That's agonizing. I say just fuck it. Just try to pug it. Something. If that's your thing. If that's your thing. That's definitely not. It's definitely not my thing. Like I'll you know, part of me wants to go in and pug like the beginning of it so I can do like the Portal Keeper boss, and that way I can keep rolling for that trinket that I want, because I didn't get jack last night. There was nothing that dropped for me. Like I think there was like one piece of plate gear that dropped that I didn't need. It was a little depressing, but oh well. That's how it goes, you know. Sometimes, if you think back to classic days, sometimes you didn't get shit for like 3 to 5 months because you're at the bottom of the freaking TKP list. And okay, I can only pretend to relate because I didn't do any of that stuff, but I heard enough stories. Okay, girlfriend, but should be wife in 2 or 3 years. Ah, thank you for correcting me. What's up, Burrito? Hope you're having a good one. Hope everyone's having a good day today in the morning show. Today, I said at the beginning of the show, I'm just gonna do a couple like these emissary thingamajigs, and they're gonna go down to probably AQ, just for like some transmog shits and giggles. So if anyone on stream feels like joining me, I'll make a call for that, and that should be in about the next like 10-15 minutes or so. Depending on how long my slot. Is there an arena thing today? No arena thing today. No thing for me to kick my ass today. That was crazy yesterday. I was doing the Blackrook arena, and I was encountering some pretty beefy people. I know that tanks were effectively nerfed because everyone else is taking less damage except for tanks. 40% less damage, I believe. So that felt a little bit punishing, but I ain't gonna trip over it. I did feel plenty strong back then, and I could still kind of hold my own. You know, I still effectively distract players for a decent amount of time. So this is the one, huh, Harold? Yeah. Alright, 60%. Isn't there a way I can get this thing higher, like faster? Thought there was, but oh well. And hammer to the face. Dude, did you guys and girls see that Avengers trailer? They came out with the trailer. It was either late last night or yesterday or something. Oh man, I say take a look. I mean, I think we all, you know, anyone who's been at least kind of keeping track knows what's going on. You know, they have an idea of what's probably going to happen in the movie. And unfortunately, the trailer doesn't reveal enough. It's more like a teaser than anything. And this is the kind of trailer that's like, oh, cool. It gets all the good bits without revealing too much. I only watched it once. Because for all I know, I'm you know, there are tons of websites that'll like super overanalyze and find all the Easter eggs that are already there and things like that. But if you're just gonna see one Avengers trailer or you know Infinity War trailer, you might as well just see that one. You know, the first one. It's not so bad. It's not revealing. It's not like a Batman versus Superman thing where all of a sudden the whole plot. Where you put every, I don't know, but for all we know, we might get something like that where you get the whole Avengers trailer piecemeal, and or you get the whole movie piecemeal because you're getting trailer after trailer after trailer. It's like, okay, it's revealing like way too much stuff, guys. But I would say at least watch that first one because it's sick. It looks pretty damn awesome. Might do an Entorse tomorrow on an alt with a Preach Gaming viewer runs on a stream. Very nice, dude. Yeah, my hopes are that, like, I know that you won't be able to join mine, obvious reasons, but my hopes are that, you know, once we have Entorse on farm and, you know, once we finish it on heroic, I'll be opening the doors up again for like pretty much every day. There will be like a viewer run, you know, with guild. It's gonna be mostly guild, but then anyone who wants to join up. For a meaningful go at it, you know, is more than free to come. That's kind of the plan in my head. As for how that's actually going to execute, I don't know. That's yeah, we'll just have to see. You know, I wonder if if these headphones, if these cause me to talk a certain way. I don't know. Like for some reason, like when I put them on, like they squeeze my head pretty hard, and I'm slowly breaking these in. But they would squeeze my head in such a way that I don't know. It almost feels like it's causing some sort of congestion for me. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but I kind of don't like that. which means I'll need to get replacement headphones, which will be a big pain in the butt once again. Ugh. That I'm not fond of. I'm on such a hunt for like a decent pair of headphones that oh well. All right, let's turn this in, see what else I got, and if nothing, then I'm gonna make my way to Adventure Time. Oh my god, 875. Oh, only 4 essence, son of a bitch. All right, so 28 out of 50. I forgot how many essences I got per boss kill, but this at least tells me there's a pretty decent chance that I won't be able to get like another upgrade, because I upgraded my Tyleka legs. So good. Yeah, I upgraded my Tyleka legs. I don't know what I'm gonna upgrade next though. I use the Soul of a High Lord legendary a lot, but since I'm progressing, Soul of the High Lord just isn't as useful as I'd like it to be. It does some mitigation, but I think I need a little. But I need more hard cooldowns. So I'll probably switch to either the pillars or to the to the shoulders or the helmet, depending on like the need. Because I was just getting trucked by stuff, but most of that was just because of reckless behavior. I was just kind of watching things and. Watching things and all that when I should have just been watching whenever whenever bosses are gonna do like some crazy ability that'll kick my ass. I was just getting a little bit too reckless. Let's see, Cocktab, what's up, man? Very excited to try the new raid. Will you make a video of what I think? Yes, yeah, I'm gonna make an initial thing, at least of like the normal version. The plan is still kind of to like take the normal run that me and my guild did this week, and to kind of do like, it won't really be a raid guide, but it's gonna be like just kind of a parody of a raid guide where I'll just go through all the bosses really quick as to like what we do, and along with that, it's going to be some commentary and how I feel about the fight and how I feel about the encounter overall. So so stay tuned for that. That's not going to come until like next week or so. That's probably going to take up a lot of production time, because that's like 3 hours of footage, or no, that's going to be about 6 hours, 6 or so hours of footage to sort through and all that. And hopefully it's like usable, because there's a lot of dirty talk in my nightly streams. It's kind of it's kind of bad. Like I was listening last night and I was like, oh my god, okay, I can't use that. And fortunately, all my audio is separated, so I can mute out myself, or I can mute out or I can mute out myself, or I can mute out the rest of the raid and all that. It's, yeah, they're a colorful bunch. Let's see, X-Tank, so jealous of those legs. Keep farming for them, no luck yet. Oh, that's a bummer. These legs are so useful. They're so damn useful. It's gonna be really sad when they go. Once we get to Biffa and all that. But because just to clue you in, X-Tank, in Biffa we're not gonna have like a whole 5 target thing. It's, as far as I know, we're not gonna have a 5 target hit things with the shield throw. Words, they're so difficult right now. But at least my guesstimation is that the Azurite gear that we're gonna get, they're gonna provide us some sort of perk that might get us that benefit. So it'll be something to look forward to. Psychofit nerd, hi! Oh my god, you're here. I just could not remember. Anyway, glad to have you, dude. Stop spamming symbols. Oh yeah, sorry about that, Psychofit. I've been getting a lot of spam, like especially yesterday. It was pretty crazy with the spam, with like the porn spam that I was getting. So I was able to go back and finally squelch those people. So I'm going to keep an eye on stuff, and with any luck, it'll keep. It won't be like jacking. We won't get jacked up by stupid shit like that. Yurashi, what's up, dude? Dagger Song. That's another new name. How you doing? Hope you're having a good one. And I'm going. I think I'm going to AQ now. I think. Let me take a look. Small bits of blood here and there. I mean, that's 6 blood total, but that's not much. And I gotta go back and make auto hammers. Ew. 2 auto hammers and travel around the world. That kind of makes me soft. I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, screw it. Time is money, friend. Let's go back home. All right, so I'm just gonna be doing a fun little run of AQ 20 and 40. I think Ken, who started off as someone who found me on stream and later joined guild, like he's gonna be joining me if he's not still AFK. Let's see. I'll ninja invite this mother. And if anyone feels like tagging along, wants to leech some transmog, I know everyone's perfectly capable of doing it on their own too. I know, look at all this backspace. I got like, what, a dozen some slots. No, I was actively trying to clean up my shit in lieu of the raid. Not even because I knew that it was going to be filled up with stuff or anything, but you know, I should go to the bank anyway and clear out a little bit more inventory because it's AQ. You know, I'll need to make sure that my stuff. Oh wait, where's the bank again? Oh yeah, that's right. There's another bank this way. Yeah, I know the bags are still full of stuff. TNP, what's up? And good evening. I hope you had a good one. Did you try out? Did you check out Antorus yet? Anyone on Europe side? How was your guys or girls' experience in the final raid of World of Warcraft Legion? Ooh, scary. So much finality. Such drama. Oh, by the way, don't spoil me on the oh, okay, no. I know what happens in the cinematic. I just haven't watched it yet. I really want to save that for. I want to feel like I earned it, you know, because I know the cinematic is like there, it's plastered all over the place and all that. There are tons of reaction videos. Oh my god, it's amazing! You know, I can't even, you know, and that sort of thing. I want to feel like I earned it this time. Because I have watched, you know, end of season cinematics before, but this time I'm gonna wait. I'm trying to wait. I'm not sure how long I can hold out, but I'm gonna try to wait on it for now. So that way, and then on Friday for the weekly, I'm gonna talk about that a lot. Maybe I'll do like a full analysis scene of it. I'll probably have to do something where I like, maybe I'll do it like as a separate thing, but I don't know, a cinematic reaction for something. I guess I could do that. I don't know, we'll see. All right, we'll just have to see. Anyway, let's see, let me mail this stuff out. Where's Ken, dude? Ken, how long am I gonna have to wait for you? My guild bank has a lot of juicy. You want to look at my guild bank? Most of the credit goes to D, to my wife for organizing the bank. So we're stocked, man. We're loaded for bear. We're ready to wipe. in Antorus, I even got like the damn augment runes for the bums who still haven't got enough rep with Army of the Light. I got all the pots. This purples thing, this is kind of the dead tab, but then it's full of like enchant and all that, so people don't run off to do their, you know, to leave raids. So they can, oh, I need to enchant my shit, you know, and all that. And I got like gems somewhere around here too. I got like 300. No, I got about 300 or so feasts. A bunch of raid food for a bunch of individual 375 stat food for people that need it. You know, all the materials that we need for like most of the crafting stuff. Savage is, you know, Ken is still not in here. Bunch of food so I can make more feasts if I wanted to, and I can. This giveaways tab is just like for crap, just pure crap. Anyone can, basically anyone can put something in, anyone can take something out, and I really don't care about what's in that tab at all. Dark Moon Fair Factory. This is where I have all my. This is where I have too much rosate pigment. I have a whole shitload of rosate pigment. All right, I got this stuff. I got stuff in Soul Machines bags trying to sell it. I got more stuff sitting somewhere. I don't. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous how much rosate pigment that I have. I mean, I'll definitely be overstocked for like the next expansion, and my hopes are that I'll still be able to use, just like how it's been. I'll still be able to use old materials for the new stuff. And that's kept me ahead of the game. Like aside from Legion glyphs, I haven't had to buy like anything for like making old glyphs, and those are still profitable too. And then the Gatherfest is where Guildies donates. We're here's where I ask for materials and stuff. Like I always want Dreamleaf, so I'm gonna take that out and steal all of it. But then the rest of it, I divvy it up with the other alchemists so we can make like flasks and pots and all that shit. Am I still waiting for Ken? Come on, Ken. Don't make life difficult for me. You're like holding up. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm like, don't hold me up, man. So if anyone felt like you're gonna pounce on me, oh no. If anyone feels like joining me for some AQ goodness, feel free. Just if I already have you on my battle tag list, just go ahead and holler or whisper at me. Otherwise, just send me your battle tag. I'll get you in here right now. I'm on US realms, by the way, and I'm Horde, just in case. But otherwise, it's just gonna be it might just be me and Ken blowing through this place really quick, looking for some transmog. So we'll go to AQ 40 first, or 20. Yeah, we'll go to 20 first. I feel kind of lame. I'm like, I didn't really want to go back here until after the raid when Silithus is like changed and all that. That way I can do like some cool fancy poses on top of this, on top of that giant sword. Oh well. Am I done with the expansion already? No, man, I ain't done with the expansion yet. Shoot, they're still finishing. I still gotta finish Antor's normal. Then I gotta finish Antor's heroic, and then I gotta collect all the things that I want to collect in WoW, and that's gonna take a minute. All right. Sounds like it would be fun, but work frowns on playing WoW at work. That's a bummer. X-Tank, what do you do, man? What do you do that at least lets you watch stream? Well, watch streams and all that. What do I want to do? We're gonna go to AQ 20, man. So take that portal over to Oldum, I don't know. Pronunciation, if you folks haven't noticed, it's difficult for me. So let's go to let's go to the ruins of Anchorage. Anchorage. How long do you think it'll take us to down all 11 bosses? Well, hey, what's up, Blue? Well, Blue, we got 8 bosses down Thursday, and that was without knowing what the hell we were doing. So we had a couple of wipes here and there. So far, I think the most difficult boss that we had so far was Varimathras, because it's a very patchworky and it's a very fast fight. Like, it's easy to like fuck it up. Like, once you fuck up, it's over. Like, you wipe very, very quickly. This is even on normal, so I'll be really interested to see how it is on heroic. But once we got the positioning down, it was cake. There was very little to it. It was just execution and all that, and very little else. So yeah, wasn't a big deal. I mean, like, farming transmog now, nothing serious. Let's see. Yeah, Archer's it's gonna be a while till I'm done. I mean, I still want to finish my I call this my what is it, Dark Titan in training set. I still, basically I want to finish this whole, I at least want to get the shoulders for the World Defiler set, and then I want to get the Paladin heroic tier feat. That's based on it, because you notice like this is Paladin stuff, that's Paladin stuff. I kind of want to do like a fusion, you know, Titan here, but then Paladin on the outside, just to, you know, just to get kind of weird on that. I think it'd be kind of interesting, and it kind of sort of matches enough. Just that the shoulders, I'm like, I don't really have the shoulders going on too well, but I do like the shield. The shield fits the theme. This is like the only time that I was able to get this whole Fellblade thing, you know, this thing from one of the challenge modes to work, and I actually like the cape. I actually like the high res cape, and I'm not a fan of capes, but it fits this sort of theme, you know. And where is this guy? Oh, okay, still waiting for Ken to get here. Man, it's gonna take long. It's gonna take longer for you to get here than for us to do the damn instance. That's all good. I'm just giving him a hard time. All right, so let me get caught up with this. I think this expansion, I'm gonna aim at clearing the last raid on Mythic. Oh, big talk. Good luck with that, man. I mean, I think depending on like what kind of Mythic things there are to look forward to, like I might just buy a run. I'm like, because yeah, I might just buy a run. I think that the guild, you know, the guild and the expansion is at too late of a stage for me to try to build a Mythic team. Like the only thing that you'd really be able to get together would be like those pop-up Mythic teams that try to progress through and try to push as hard as they can. I think they have a pretty hard time, you know, although to be honest, I think they have a pretty hard time getting to the end. It's just a matter of how long it's actually going to take for us to get to Biffa, Battle for Azeroth. How long, you know, how long is it going to be until that thing comes out? Oh, precious coffee. I worked out at the gym a little bit too hard yesterday, so I didn't go today, and I woke up with a pretty fat headache. And here's my and if my wife's on and listening, she's gonna give me shit because I didn't have. I'm pretty sure I just didn't have enough water yesterday, and I really thought I did. I really thought I did. But yeah, sorry, Blue. I meant to answer that question. I expect to take down all 11 bosses by the end of day Thursday. And you know, or before that. The expectation is that we're gonna kill it, and then we're gonna, you know, maybe start doing heroic right away, or we'll start working on getting some 15s done so we can get like the nice Super Titan Forge stuff next week. That's the plan. So how do you feel about Sargeras humping Azeroth? So I haven't seen the actual clip, but I'm pretty sure like the big thing is, you know, Sargeras goes map, or you know, hip thrusts Azeroth right in its, you know, sandy center, which is like somewhere over there. I don't know, like I think I would have to I'd have to look at the video and like understand the context and the nuance behind it. Like, how did he stab it? Did he throw the sword? Did he like jab it in like it's the sword of the stone sort of thing? I would want to understand the nuance and the movements behind it, and that'll give me a better sense of what is this guy? It'll give me a better sense of how I feel about it. And it sounds like a weird answer, but it's just it's something I don't want to presume yet, especially knowing that it's there and I just haven't seen it yet. So it's more like, I'm driving myself nuts, wanting to watch this thing. So we'll just have to see. On lunch break at the moment, but I do maintenance for a pharmaceutical manufacturer. Dagger Song, what's up, dude? Sorry, let me well, we'll be able to summon you. Dagger Songs, just put your battle tag out there, and I'll add you right now. We'll get you in here, and Ken and I will summon you with the convenient stone that's like somewhere. And let me block this thing right here. And dun. Where is that summon stone? It's like somewhere around here. All right, let me get you added. You know, I will be pretty happy. You know, if there's one thing about the communities thing that I think will be cool when Biffa comes out, it's going to be this whole thing about excuse me, getting people into community runs like faster. If I can get people in here faster, then like all the better for sure. That'll give us a chance to be like, hey, cool, go ahead and join me, guys, and then you guys can just join me like directly through the community tab and all that. I think that'd be cool. All right, let me get caught up with chat again. Oh, you're already here. Oh, wow, what an overachiever you are. All right, let's go in here and start wrecking shit. It's on. Let me hold up. And change the group loot. All right. Let's see. Looks awful. Colors don't match. I'm trying. The weapon looks too big. Oh, that's the point. Everyone's a critic. Apparently, the tower defense boss is really on normal. I like the tower defense boss. It was interesting. It was really different, and you know, that's something that I can appreciate. Did I run out of time for the rest then? Yeah, we just ran out of time. Like we raid for 3 hours a day, or 3 hours of raid night, 2 nights a week. And since it was the first run, for the most part, we had no idea what we were doing. I had no idea what we were doing. So it was like a total cluster, just trying to figure things out. By the way, the weekly stories, can you post them on any video, just a weekly? I saw your comment, Menard. So, I know I haven't gotten around to doing doing a tale from the crossroads in the past couple weeks now. I think this will be the 3rd week without having one. But I won't be able to squeeze one in this week either. I'm going to try to do it for next week though. But I think there might be some other stuff that gets in the way. Crazy how you get busy and all that stuff. Well, Archimon tried to do the tree. Or you say so you say Biffa's gonna be out in October, so far away. That is far away, but I mean it'll be here before you know it. And it's not like you have to stay a diehard loyal subscriber to WoW 26 hours a day, you know, 9 days a week. If you wanna quit, then quit. Just come like for whenever the hell you want. Well, actually, I could use that. And not that, and I don't care about that. All right. Just so you guys know, I'm gonna need on anything that's transmog related, and then greet everything else. So, no biggie. He created the sword. Man, you're spoiling me now, Arturus. Oh well. He created the sword in his hand and just stabbed the planet. That's it, lol. Now I wonder, like, is that actually like Gorabal? Because I think that's the name of his sword. Is that actually was it that, or was it like this conjured thing? Because I mean, as far as I saw, like, you know, the sword is like still present. It didn't just like get stabbed. It didn't just stabby and then disappear. So it's like there doing stuff. So that'll be a little interesting to see. Or it'll be interesting to see like what comes out of that. But agreed. Sure, I want that too. Ooh, so much crap. Alright, where am I going next? Oh, this way. Let's see. Yeah, sure, so I got stabbed Azeroth, but that's still the deepest he'll ever be in a girl. Oh, burn. That's true, huh? Like, that's probably like the source of all his angst. He wanted to get it from ENR, didn't. and he got pissed ever since. That's probably it. Alright, I'll just go down here. Whee! I'll wait for these guys. Alright. What class is my co-tank? He is a druid tank. And you know it's funny, like one of our newer guys who came in, he was like the shadow third tank. I didn't even know it at certain points. Okay, whatever and whatever. Yeah, I didn't even know it at certain points, but we also had a DK tank pinch hit whenever my ass would die, which was like a lot. I was pretty humiliated that night, or last night. I can't mount. What the heck? Are these eggs putting me in combat? How dare they? There we go. Oh, what? Get off me. Sheesh. Alright, now get out of here, and then we keep going that way. Okay. Do I have more HP now than yesterday? Yes, I do. And that's what's up, George? And that is because I upgraded my legendary. I upgraded my Tyleka legs to 1,000. Oh my god, 1,000. You know, that seems kind of fitting, the way that it worked out here. It ended, you know, where the maximum possible item level you can get is 1,000. And after this, once Bifa comes out, all item levels are going to get nerfed. So it's going to go down to like, I mean, this 1,000 is going to go down to, I think, like the 300s or so, something pretty low, and all that. So, and then we'll see how long that lasts until we need to do it again. Come on, transmog. Nope. Nope. Dang it. Nothing good. Two more bosses. Indian Red left some questions when it comes to Illidan. What is he doing besides being jailer, and how is he even properly contained? He's a fuck planet-sized titan. Now you won't be so squishy. Oh, trust me, I'm pretty squishy. I felt pretty squishy. Well, I was very ill prepared for this raid. Even on normal mode, like stuff was hitting me pretty hard, but it's mostly because I just wasn't mitigating correctly. I didn't have my AM up when I should have it up. How do you contain it? Well, I don't know, like at least scale wise, it's pretty hard to like understand something like that in game, because it's like I'm standing on AQ right now. If I was actually fighting the Titan, I would look down and like boom, there's the Titan. I'd be stabbing the ground basically. So there's so there's that, and that kind of makes things weird already. Where's this guy? What are we waiting for? Oh, I forgot how to. Oh, is it up here? Okay. Yeah, so it's hard to really capture that whole scale of what's really going on and who you're fighting. So they probably, it's like you're dealing with the spirits of the Titans for the most part. You're capturing the spirit of Argus and shit like that. I think that's all it really comes down to. So physically, you're not dealing with physically, I guess you're not dealing with the Titans anymore, but it's more like their spirits, I guess. Seems kind of lame. If anything, it's kind of Blizzard's fault for making Titans this so freaking big. It's kind of their fault for making them so goddamn big. Warforged 1 item level next X-Pack. Gonna feel weak. Well, I wouldn't mind it so much, but they are still gonna have Titan Forging, so I guess still never gonna be fond of that. But at this point, is what it is. Illidan's gonna raffle stomp him back into reality. I mean, as far as it seems like Illidan's not the only jailer, right? It's not like the rest of the Pantheon isn't there with him. but apparently it takes all of them to just contain it takes all of them to just contain Sargeras. And even and remember, like, even though, like, you know, we're basically, ooh, cool. Is this it looks like a black, no, that's male stuff. Shit, I don't care about that or that. Damn, there's like no transmog. Come on, man. Boo. Nothing here. Oh well. Let's go to AQ40. Elden was just chain stun him. Sargeras is gonna get turned. But you know, this makes me think, like, when you read the Chronicles book, like, we see, you know, we see everything that's going on with the Titans and all that stuff, but we don't have much of a concept of time at all. Like, we don't know, like, how long it took for Sargeras to discover, oh my god, Void Lords, and then for him to go all the way back to the Pantheon and warn them and everything. Like, that might have taken, like, yeah, I mean, that could have taken a long ass time for him to actually warn everyone of what's going on. So there's a lot of stuff that could have happened in the meantime. It's a little hard to understand that scale, though, from a narrative standpoint. I see you later, X Tank. Illidan's gonna raffle stomp him back into and then what? Yeah, and then what? Is he gonna, like, ignite Sargeras somehow? It's like, hey, I heard Azurite is explosive. Let's see, what about your blood? And it just starts, like, lighting him on fire and shit. I mean, if anything, we know that Titans don't just die. Apparently, you know, they live on as spirits and other goodness and other goodness. Yeah, that's the thing. They cannot move. They sit, like, so, like, what? They sit? Oh, is that, like, what they're doing? That like, by the end, they just kind of chill on, like a little room. This is us now. We're the Pantheon. We sit in chairs, like, hardcore and all that. You know, I was really hoping that Eonar's face, you know, like how we saw it in that brief cinematic right before the Antor's raid came out, how you saw her in her little green area. I was really hoping that she would have that her face would be visible there too. I think it would have been fun to make some screenshots of that. I thought it would have been fun, at least. All right, guys, I'm heading over to AQ40 right now. I'm just kind of chilling outside. I'll wait for you guys. Let's see. Michael, Mr. Streamer, last time I'm going to call you the James Brown of YouTube, doing morning and evening. I hope the raid went well last night. It did. It did go well. 8 of 11 bosses dead. I didn't get jack shit from oh, you were in comment. It's all good, dude. I didn't get jack from the raid, but we did get a lot of bosses down. It looks like people got decent gear, so I think one of my guys, a Shadow Priest, he got, like, really good. He got a really good Titan Forge trinket. Titan Forge all the way up to, like, 950 or so. I think some people got 2-piece tier. So overall, it seemed like a pretty good run. And boom. Like, Nomi is actually a Void Lord. Duh. That's why he's like keeping quiet. He's not gonna reveal anything. Green? Do I need that? No, I don't need that. Immersion. That's weak. That's weak too. Dang it. Woo! I finally got transformed. This is a this is something I can learn. Okay. Well, yay, I learned something. I'm so proud of me. Grass and blue and orange again, no shit. I think they're gonna use the Pantheon and the Illidan expansions into the future for when we need to kill the Void Lords. And in the end, we'll be the supreme rulers of the universe, and WoW will end. Okay. You know, that could be it. You know, I have a feeling that, yeah, like they're kind of putting an end to the whole you know, Burning Legion, Sargeras, and all that stuff story for now, but it's not over either, right? It reached the conclusion, but it could always start up again because you have this cosmic timeline to work with. That was my whole point with the Chronicle stuff. Is that just because this story is over, it doesn't mean that later on, you know, when they do feel like, hey, you know what, let's do Warcraft 4. And then we'll bring all this. Well, you know, Illidan's gonna come back. Everyone else is gonna be dead, but Illidan's is still gonna be around somehow, some way. Crazy guy. Should we go like down here first for like? Isn't this a thing? I think. Okay, it is. Hey, so how far did you guys go? 8 of 11. That was that was our thing. I got a cheer piece for the first time since Nighthold. Damn, that's a long time, man. Alright, this is the thing, right? I don't know. I know that killing these guys in a certain order gets you like different gears, so I don't know how you guys want to do it. But whatever. Just go ahead and kill whenever you want. I'm just here to watch. Still not dead? What's wrong with you guys? Alright, is this anything? Nope. 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 What the heck? Not even like transmoggy stuff. Sheesh. This place is cruel. And I'm in combat. Why am I in combat? Okay, there we go. For now, I'm just glad we're getting back down to Earth. Or Azeroth. You know, same difference. I know what you mean. No, I agree with you there. It's nice that I mean it's had to go back to this at some point, right? You know, we needed to go back to like something normal. Not even like normal, but something that's like, okay, cool, we have all these external threats, but what about the dudes and dudettes that are next to us? We still got to kill each other too. That's still important, right? Isn't that still a thing? So Burning Legion Crusader, Burning Crusade is over. So what it means is they can get a blank page, which means they can make whatever they want for the next expansion. And you know what? They did. They did. They decided to go back neutral. Why am I neutral with the Brute? I thought I was like way higher with these guys. Oh, that's right. I had some sort of reputation bug way back. Move as fast as you can. Alright. Woo! Yeah, they can make whatever they want, so they did. Like it or not. And I'm glad that they're holding off on the Void Lord stuff, at least for now. Like, from the feel of it, it's gonna be like, okay, we're gonna fight. We might fight them eventually. But again, we're still just gonna start running low on stuff to fight, and then we're gonna end up fighting each other again. That's pretty much what's gonna happen over time. My hopes are that like we start planting the seeds for like a new grand villain. Okay, maybe not even like maybe not something that's like too big of a villain to fight, but you know, just something sinister and meaningful and kind of devious and shit. Do you think that Sargeras will mind wash Illidan while it's getting and come back for a third time? I mean, time is on Sargeras' side. He has more experience than Illidan just existing. You know, you know, you could say that Sargeras kind of lost his mind too over this whole Void Lord thing. But I think but I think at the same time, like, I think Sargeras knows how to play the waiting game, just like Illidan does, and Sargeras has lived considerably longer than Illidan has. Illidan Senpai, Buho, what's up, man? How you doing? Ooh, transmog, and not transmog, and not transmog. Sad. Give me one thing. That's not it. Yeah! It's like Christmas. Alright, let's go for this guy. World expansion in 14 years. Have fun. Well, if it takes that long, I ain't gonna trip. How far did we get to Antorus? We got 8 bosses down on normal. So it was a pretty good night. Pretty good night. Oh, where do I go? I'm lost. Oh, it's the holes over here. Haha, haha, haha. Right? Nope. I think I fucked that up too. I'm lost. Oh no. Is it here? Okay. It is here. I made it. Woo! Alright. Don't we need something for this? I forgot. Help me remember. Oh, right. Man. Do I have any frosty thing? I don't think I have frost stuff. I totally forgot that they still that this thing hasn't changed. If I use holy hard enough, then okay. Do I have frost stuff? Let's see. There's a trinket. No, that's not gonna do. No, there's no enchant that I can think of that I have on hand. And obviously a frost trap isn't gonna work. Well, dang it. I guess I'm gonna walk for a while. Nah, there's no frost arrows or nothing. Oh, actually, Ken, do you have a pet that does frost damage? That'd be the only thing that I can think of, considering what we have with this. But that's about it. Too bad there's no such thing as a frost paladin. Sheesh. Anyway, and I was gonna get food. Cool. If I ever move to the US, I'll join the guild. Make me want to casually raid Mythic. It's pretty cool, to be honest, as long as you have 20 people. Yeah, that's the challenge, though, huh? Yeah, so we all know you can't even think of a better villain than Sargeras. You're mean. Although, like, in the whole vein of WoW, though, it's hard to think of villains that aren't like some sort of big bad guy that's been operating behind the scenes and so on and so forth. It's hard to get away from that, because that's how it's usually been, which makes it kind of boring when you think about it like that. Like, there's no just devious villain that's been that you can have both the Horde and Alliance fight. Like, this is where WoW's lore is its own its own detriment, because there's just so you can only adapt the story in like certain ways. Gotta ask, where was I at the portal tank for the portal keeper? Sometimes yes. We had a couple of attempts on it. But I think on one of them I was the portal tank. And it didn't seem so bad. Like, there were certain things to pay attention to. Don't stand in this, get away, get out of that, burn that thing down, and that's all. I'm sure, like, once I get to the heroic version, then I'll definitely freaking learn today. Sargeras' mom. What? Well, Sargeras' mom will be a tough cookie. But yeah, it sucks that the big boogeyman now is going to be the Void Lords. Because we've yet to really see like a strong agent for them aside from like the old gods. But even then, like those are supposed to be its own kind of boogeyman to worry about too. So it's a little weird. And I got transmog. Yay! And I'll take that. And I'll get out of here. Alright, next. Let's see. It seemed very fast. It seemed very fast paced. In our attempt. You talking about? Oh, for portals? Yeah, yeah. That it was pretty crazy. There was quite a bit going on. Were you guys doing it on heroic? I'm guessing. I'm a guessing. Oh yeah, twin imps. Twin pimps. Boo, 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 boo. You stand before a god. Ugh. So scary. Yeah, whatever. No. Yes. Nope and nope. Get off me. Normally, but you had one tank stay fully out, and that was a portal tank as a Baru master. I think when we did do the kill shot, I did end up staying. I did end up staying out. I just stayed on the bus. That just happened. Well, we started off going into like switching, and then eventually it was just one tank that was doing it. So it all worked out. But yeah, that fight was pretty fun. There's just a lot going on. Oh, inventory is full. Oh shit. So I get having all this crap to sell. And then no, not that one. It's is it this one? No, it was screw it. I better get caught up before I lose these guys. I'll be like, no. Oh yeah, we gotta get Oro. What, didn't I just pass Cthulhu? Well, I'm going to Oro anyway. We'll take him later. Yeah, it certainly has been a while since I've been here. Dang. God, what a dump. What a dump. Full of trash. Well, fans of Classic WoW, you guys have a good time in here, because I'm good, man. I ain't gonna spend this much time just fighting trash. Yoo-hoo. Ah. Yeah, I did not have the pleasure of coming here. Man, I'm getting some stuff. Not too much though. All right, so yeah, my dumbass missed Cthulhu like totally. Like I believe it was like over at the Twin Emps room that you get to him, right? I feel like a fool. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so I think like towards the end of the night last night, this was when we were fighting the Shivara, those three chicks. That I totally got my ass beat by like that she does like a fire attack. It does that applies a debuff. Every time she does that fire attack, it just does a lot more damage. I mistakenly thought that it was like more like a dot that not a dot, but like a debuff where you take extra damage and things like that. I didn't know that it just increased the damage of the actual attack. I was like, oh, well, crap. No wonder I got like one shot by it after a certain point. I'm like, crap. All right. Was it here? No, it wasn't here. Dang it. Get out of me, Scorpion. Sheesh. Alright, so it's somewhere here. I forget. Help me remember, guys. Where the heck is Cthulhu? Because I'm lost. Like a dumbass. Nope, that's the gates. That's the underground. Oh wait, is it? The blind leading. Is this the blind leading the blind? I mean, I don't mind being trapped here until the end of time. It's all good. There's lots of bugs to hang out with. Like that. Okay, this is that hallway that led us here. Come in, a cool looking fight. Ready to get in there and start it on Thursday. Oh, Argent, is that you? My third tank. Ooh, plate. Yeah, buddy. Are all of you guys like trying to look for it? It's cool. Actually, don't tell us where to go. I want to get lost in here. Well, you were from the shadows. No, I gotta say though, like I was making myself look pretty darn foolish for a good chunk of it, for a good chunk of the night with all that dying. so I do appreciate you helping out. So did you find yourself a bigger fan of Lich King or BC, or did you have another favorite expansion? For me, it would always be BC. That's when I started. So I did a video. Like the other month. Oh, did you find it? Oh, you did find it. Okay. I did a video the other week where I I ranked all the expansions, and I ranked it based on personal experience. So it was a list that a lot of people don't agree with. But at the same time, like I wasn't going to try and make some sort of attempt at being objective about it, because well, there are a lot of people that try to do that. So I decided to make my own ranking based on just what my experience was at the time, because that's I think that's a lot more personal. Of the two, I liked Lich King a lot more, because I was able to do more. I was able to actually raid, because BC was unique because it still had that kind of unrefined feel, where only the super organized groups can get in there. The problem with that though is that there's no answer for everyone else, and everyone else is a very big part of the WoW population. So we would have found ourselves to be pretty damn bored. Yeah, you can only use the scarab mounts inside the raid. But yeah, like BC, I was bored. Like me and my guild, we were only capable of doing Karazhan. We tried, you know, we did a little bit of Zulaman, but we could barely muster the roster because our realm was pretty low pop. We just couldn't find the people, or we couldn't keep the people. Oh, yeah, yeah, we couldn't keep the people in order to have a worthy roster of 25 man rating. So it just kind of sucked. Lich King gave us the chance to do that. It was normal and everyone was playing around. Yeah, we were playing around. But I still wanted to get stuff done. I mean, the expectation is still to get everything done by the end, by the end of day tomorrow. So if we do, sweet. Yay, you guys! Ha! You guys did it! No. Do I have that? Yeah, I have that. Yeah, not a lot of stuff. What a bummer. Alright, since I still have you guys, let's see. Where can we go? Let's see. Leather, mail. Do you guys have any suggestions onto where you want to go next? We'll do like one. We'll do like one, maybe two more raids. So choose. Any suggestions for me, Ken? Still my favorite expansion, followed by BBC, then Legion. Sadly, I was able to raid high and then Wrath, and at the time I was underwhelmed, but amazing with my friends who had the 10-man casualty. Yeah, I mean, getting more people to do stuff like helps. Let's go to like Blackwing Lair or something. Yeah, we'll go to Blackwing Lair. So let's see what's the fastest way to get there. I think I'll take. Did that with your wife last night. Okay, yeah, we'll go to Blackwing Lair then. Yeah, so I guess the fastest way is, well, would it be Org, or would it be from Dalaran to Kara? I'm gonna try Kara, since that takes me, you know, slightly north of Stranglethorn Vale. And yeah, I didn't raid until Lich King either. For that reason, I say Blizzard said only 5% did max when it was current. I mean, yeah, that gives you the whole prestige aspect of it. I mean, that, you know, that part was cool, but then it was only cool for like that subset, and that's kind of a bummer. What is it? Karazhan. I forgot what the idols are for, Karen. Ken, I think it was like for like rep, or like you can buy shit with it, something like that. Have the rest of the stream. I'm gonna go finish using user testing. Ulduar. I like Ulduar. I have some fond memories of that place. Most notably, telling one of my raiders to go stand in a corner during like the first part of the Yogg-Saron fight. Dude, just go stand in the corner and like stay there, okay? Just stay out of our way. I mean, it didn't help that he was only like 9 years old at the time, but just couldn't really pay attention to stuff. But we took him. That's our guild. Everyone's freaking welcome. I think about that right now, and I think my nephew's 10 years old. He's not playing, you know, he's not playing WoW good, but he could play WoW if he wanted to. So good, so good. All right, I think I'm on course. Let's see what stuff is there for me to get from Blackwing Lair. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I don't have. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I don't have. We're going to Blackwing Lair. So yes, Derek, he does have a pretty active life. His mom gives him a lot of opportunities to play sports and all that. Like he just finished a football season. My niece, or his sister, she finished, or she's actually they're all going to Florida next week. They're going to be going for a cheer competition. Unfortunately, my nephew's team did not make it to like national stuff, so he's not going to be playing football in Florida. Um, the whole family, not me, but their whole family is going to go for a couple days, go to this competition. It should be fun. I really hope they have a good time. Where is this thing? I always get disoriented here. I definitely lose my sense of direction in this dump. Okay, it was like go up there and then here, right? No, not that one. Soul, you suck. Oh, here we go. Haha. Oh, they're both way behind. Sheesh. Well, you guys have fun. I'll wait here. Okay. It hasn't been a year since I've been to Blackwing Lair, but it has been a long time. Let's see. Control the dude. Eggs. Something. It's about all I remember. And then the rest of the place, you just wipe everything out. Sounds good. Oh, I should have sold stuff. Can I mount here? No, of course not. Of course not. How about here? How about like on this? Fuck it. Oh, I can't even jump off, you son of a bitch. I need freedom. Okay, there we go. Cool. Okay, now let's see if I can get rid of this stuff. Let's see, sell low level epic equipment. Go. Right. I think that was everything. Sell. What's that? Non-tradable, even right back, blah blah blah. Okay. Good enough. I'll sell the rest myself. Oh, I can get appearances from this. Alright. No, this isn't enough space though. I need more. I definitely need more inventory space than this. All right. Let's see. What can I get rid of? Get rid of that and that. Not that. I don't think that means anything. Enchanting stuff. Don't need that or that. But I'll hold on to that, not that. Hold on to that, and what? I can't just delete it. Oh, need that. Okay, I don't need that though. And I'll hold on to that. Wow, that doesn't give me a lot of room. I guess I didn't have a lot of room yet anyway. Do I have any shitty mogs yet? Dude, I always have shitty mogs. But I didn't get anything new. If that's what you're wondering. Where's Ken? Ken's almost here. Oh, you got that whole Pandaria kind of look to it. Interesting. So I have a shitty mod competition. But I do like I'll do random ones with the guild. I'd be like, all right guys, take off all your transmog. I'll totally unmog yourself. Let's see what you got, and then everyone will be like, ugh, ugh. Oh god. Alright, Ken, you see us? Yo, hi. I can't walk off, right? I can't walk off. Haha, denied. Go through the side window, dude. To your left. Do I gotta guide you? I'll guide you. Come on. Come to where I'm at. Can't fight crime if my mog ain't cute. Well, I ain't cute, so. Ken, where'd you go? Ken. Where did he go? Hey, you're going the right. You like passed me, dude. We're not going to Ubers. I want to do a competition via YouTube so I can assert dominance. You know, you can't fade me, dude. You can't fade me. You can't fade my my freaking lightning king helmet or thunder king helmet and all that. I have some hideous setups that I can make. Hell, all I have to do is put on the pilgrim skirt. Now that's Ubers and Elbers. Over here is Blackwing Lair. Thinking back, that's what I called it. Yeah, that is what I called it. Ubers and Elbers. Sounded good. Sounded good enough at the time. Alright, let's see if I remember all this shit. Jack them up. Do this. Kill eggs. Egg. Oh, this feels easier than normal. Or than before. Interesting. I remember seeing videos of like how to normally do this fight, and like the whole dance and the whole path that you had to create. That was a very interesting. They made this a very interesting first encounter. I know, where are the ads? They should be coming out eventually. Oh, there's some, right? I only have 30 seconds left. Ah! And jacked. Well, that wasn't so bad. Nope, nope, and nope. Next. By the way, I know you love your belt, but if you change it to one of you love my blood out. But if I would change it to one of the sub races, I wouldn't. There are no sub races. They're allied races, sir. That's very racist of you. Which allied race would I be? I don't know. Like, the Nightborn look kind of gross. Well, you know what? I think they all look gross. On the Horde side, they all look gross. I wouldn't want to be a Nightborn. I wouldn't want to be, because they look kind of nasty. I wouldn't want to be a Tauren, a High Mountain Tauren, because they're still Tauren. I guess the closest thing would be a Zandalari troll. Yeah, I think that would be the closest thing. So I heard Wells with the Alliance at one time, just at one time. Yeah, I guess Zandalari trolls. Yeah, I'm just I'm a little on the fence with them, but that would be the closest thing. Fortunately, the reality of it is that none of the allied races can be paladins, so you know, I even if I wanted to change to a different race, I couldn't anyway. So as you were leveling up the first time through, was there any dungeons that I disliked for whatever reason? For me, those was both Meridon and Wailing Caverns. Actually, the first time I leveled, I didn't do dungeons. That's a surprise. I didn't do dungeons at all in classic WoW. I soloed everything because I found group building. I mean, I did do some dungeons, but I didn't like any of them because the whole pain. I don't know. I guess for some reason, like my my realm just had a hard time with assembling groups and being nice to each other and stuff. Like the way that some of you people feel about WoW now, with like, oh, people just leave groups and whatever, you know, that's kind of how it was over on my realm. Like, it was really hard to keep a group together. Like, people kept leaving and things like that. So maybe it was just a really crappy community that I was a part of. But it made me just be like, yeah, you know, I'm not even going to bother with dungeons. They're a waste of my time. They take way too long. I just want to see what's going on at the end. And then I went back later on to just complete the dungeons as a quest. So I never got a feeling of what the dungeons were like. When they were relevant. So yeah, I didn't do dungeons. Yeah, I'm a weird WoW player. It's kind of funny that way, yeah. Whee. Stupid slowing thing. I wouldn't call myself a show-off. I mean, I still have to deal with this crap. Really? Is it still slowing me down? Oh, dang it. Run faster. Alright. Boosh. It's still slowing me down. Anyway. But yeah, that's what really jacked up my classic experience. It's that the place sucked. is that my realm sucked balls. Like, eventually I was like kind of bumming around different realms trying to find, you know, something better. I ended up being a hunter for a little while, and got into a raid, my very first and very last raid in classic WoW. Got to you know, was in Molten Core, got to Golemag, I think. Yeah, got to Golemag, killed that, and then the raid leader ninja'd all the gear and left. And that was my raiding experience. So I mean, if I try to look at it, looking at it objectively, you know, there are a lot of great things about classic WoW to appreciate and all that, but not everyone's story, you know, not everyone's WoW story is the same. That's the whole moral here. You know, some people just had shitty experiences. It's not because, oh, LFR ruined the game and blah blah blah. You know, for some people it was a godsend. You know, because otherwise they wouldn't be able to play or do things. Ooh, I don't have Judgment Gauntlets. Haha! Yay me! You know, some people didn't have those opportunities. So it's not fair to say, oh yeah, classic is great, because it's not just what the experience is. It's not just what classic is. It's the experience that you had doing it. It's not guaranteed. And I just got that, didn't I? Ah, whatever. Whatever. Alright, show me the puppy. Show me the giant puppy. Hello! Goodbye! Nope. Nope. And lots of dope. Dang it. I got like one thing. I got one pair of gloves from this run. Sheesh. That's what happens with his apparent lack of gear. Like God. You know what? I think I want to do old Karazhan. Yeah. Oh, I still got Oh, well, I guess we could leave here and that'll be faster. Get the mail shoulders, yeah. Open trade, Ken. Oh wait, I didn't get them. Right? Yeah, because I didn't get no shoulders. Yeah, I see plate. Someone else got them. Hannah, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, I haven't seen your name haven't seen your name in a while. I think the last time was, oh, here you got them. I think the last time was, it was one comment after another comment that you made about Toffee and him using a training collar, I think. Yeah. Well, if I was right on that, the quick update is that he no longer needs a training collar. Well, he hasn't needed one in a long ass time, but I finally stopped using it on him because these days he's moving, you know, slow to the point where he just doesn't need it anymore. Like I just kind of let him hang out outside, and I don't really need him on leash. He'll still like kind of follow me around, but oh, you heard his name. He's like, "What? You guys talking smack?" But these days, I have, if anything, I have him on a harness, and I'll just like, you know, grab him if I need to. But otherwise, you know, it's just him chilling and stuff. Yeah, it took a long ass take from WoW, and I'm still a tiny bit mad at you for that. But overall, I decided I love you more. Well, I appreciate that. No, I mean that's that's very lazy handling on my part. He was just used to it, so he was just used to it. Like I don't think I ever actually used it. The one few times, I think one time that I do remember actually using the collar, was when I think he tried to snap at a kid in a stroller or something like that, and I was like, hey, can't have that. Nope. And man, this week I ain't getting nothing. Anyway, Hannah, what you been doing in the meantime? Sack of gems. Oh God. Nope. And lots of nope. Okay. All right. Once all IQ gets passed around, I'm going to go to Karazhan. I'm gonna go to old Karazhan. I'm gonna knock that guy out, and I think that will wrap things up for the day. So if you guys want to come, cool. If not, screw you. I need to definitely clean out my inventory though, so I just need a few minutes. Oh, you're playing Elysium? Okay. Wait, is it still around? I thought it shut down. I don't keep track of classic stuff. Well, actually, you know, since you're on that side, since you're on that side of, oh, it shut down for your fears to the drama. I had a chance almost made it start back on myself, but then one trick for sure. Okay. So I'm curious, like from that side, like how did people feel with the whole classic WoW announcement? People excited, or are they like, hey, cool, I can't wait to do it, or to join in, or are they like, no, I already have my, you know, or are people that are like, oh, you know, I'm here already, I'm not gonna leave, I like this community better, and so on and so forth. I'm curious how people were reacting to it. I mean, there are videos out there of people talking about it, but I think I'd rather hear from like just a good old fan that isn't looking for like the views or the hits or anything. So in the meantime, let me sell some of this garbage. Don't need that or that. This is almost good enough. Health potion. Oh my god, major healing. Watch the fuck out. I think that's it. Oh, we'll get rid of that too. I don't need that. I don't need that stuff. Mostly skeptical. They feel certain Blizzard is gonna change Blizzard. So let me get your input on this too. Like, so I put out a video just oh, Redeemed, hey there, and thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. And I want to ask, like, I don't know if this is gonna be a challenging question or not, or a question to challenge you or not. So the fact that people that are supporters of classic WoW, they want it to be like as pristine as possible. Do you think that also includes having the realm caps, what they were at? Because no matter what, because what you see on Elysium or on Astalrius or whichever private server that you were a part of, one way to save costs. One thing that the people that ran those things did to save costs is that they just clumped everyone into one realm, because they could kind of handle that. Do you think Classic WoW should do the same thing, or do you think that it should be in fact like so pristine that they also did have the same realm caps that they had before? The real question is, if you collect the transmog in Classic WoW, do you get it account wide? I'm thinking no, because I would consider. I consider Classic WoW to be like to be treated like an entirely separate game altogether. It's not going to have any link at all. It's almost, it's like playing Destiny or Diablo or whatever. It's just not the same game. So they won't, the only communication that I would see within Classic WoW with any other Blizzard game would be through the BattleNet sort of thing. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that for the most part people are okay with that. Yes, it's not, it doesn't do anything with the game itself, and like, something like that is all right. My own personal opinion is that Classic could use a few common sense changes and upgrades, but most of the Classic guys are very very hard-headed and want it to be exactly the same, more than all. What's up, Game On? It'll have to be separate, otherwise people will use heirlooms. I think that if transmog and whatnot was linked between Classic WoW and present WoW, it would cause like this. It would create this false motivation for people to be in Classic WoW in the first place. Like, they would go there for the transmog and then leave, and that wouldn't make for a very good community. I don't think, the motivations aren't there for the most part. I would see, I see people that are people that are fans of Classic WoW. They're a fan of the journey, the experience, not just the things that you get from there. Players of present WoW are very reward driven, and the journey that they take to get to that reward, that's the story that they create for themselves. But for people, like I said, for people that are a fan of Classic WoW, they like just the journey of the journey period. But that's why I'm not the target market for Classic WoW, because I already did the journey. I already had the experience. I'm done. I don't need to or want to relive that again. We're at Karazhan, Ken. Yeah, so just let's see where you're at right now. Yeah, just take that portal to Kara and just come through the front door. We're just doing the Burning Crusade version of it. Yeah, that kind of turns me off Classic WoW. I'm a pattern lover and a transmog. I believe people say that most of the Classic guys will come back to current fairly quickly once they lose all the advantages that they have now. I mean, that might be what happens. I mean, people either aren't going to go, they're going to go and then they're going to come back, or they're going to go and they're going to stay. I mean, that's the reality of it. Not even pretending to know like what those numbers are going to be. I don't care if Classic WoW ends up having like tens of millions of subscribers, because in the end you're still in this small realm where you only have like so many thousands of people with you anyway. So like, who cares if you're waving the flag of, oh my god, we have all the players? Wow, that doesn't mean shit. So yeah, there's no point fanboying over it. There are thousands upon thousands of people who play on various classic private realms. If Blizzard doesn't change much, those guys will definitely all come to a Blizzard server. I mean, one of the big, I mean, there are other weird other benefits of some of these classic realms, or some of these private servers. Like, you know, you can pay to win, or you can pay for a boost, or you can get like fancy schmancy items and things like that. You know, like that sort of thing. That was kind of a thing. For some of those less popular but still present realms, you know, still existing realms. All right, let's see. Let's see. They most definitely won't play live. Most people that are playing private because don't play live BC because they don't like it, and so on and so forth. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's why a lot of this conversation is taking place anyway, where Blizzard's like, okay, what kind, you know, what era of classic do you want? And I think Ian was pretty clear in saying, you know, he's not interested in the, or you know, that they're not interested in like quality of life, things like that. That's not really part of the conversation. It's just a matter of when, you know, when of classic WoW do you want? And they want to respond to that. Do I have Mongoose? I'm pretty sure I have Mongoose already. Yeah, I have Mongoose because my freaking weapons transmog to have Mongoose. I think if Blizzard makes any changes, they would make changes that are optional or toggleable, so the classic diehard crowd can make their own choice. I mean, choice is good. Like if you can choose to use new models, or if you could choose, well, you know, I guess that would be it. Like in terms of optional stuff, like the only thing that you would or should be able to choose would be like high res, low res. And things like that, but I don't know. That kind of feels like there would be that feels like there would be a lot of work to go for that too. I think step one has been, you know, one, initiate the conversation and get people talking about it. Step two is to execute, you know, on as minimal of a level as possible. Just get the realms up and running, and then react to things as you go along. Come on, Ken. Oh, you're like way behind, dude. It's all good. Go ahead and loot stuff. We'll wait for you. But we're at Opera now. Or we're at Maiden. My bad. Ian said no, that we know Vanilla's vanilla, so we're hoping that the only thing that gets changed are the major bugs. I mean, there are certain things that I'm expecting. Like I expect the client to be fully rebuilt. It's going to be you know, you know, it's things that not a lot of people are talking about, like 64-bit client. I expect there to be not 12-hour maintenances and stuff because they're going to use like the updated file structure. I expect BattleNet integration to a certain extent. Yay! Things like that. Anything else would be pretty intrusive. Like if they did achievements, I would find that to be pretty intrusive. I actually would find the newer models and high res to be kind of intrusive, but it's something that doesn't affect other players. But there are other things too. Like I'm curious as to what they're going to do with the honor system. Like, do they really want to bring that sort of do they really want to bring that sort of gameplay back, where they have like dishonorable kills and like the whole weekly thing with honor, where you have the honor decay and stuff? Because that shit was brutal, man. That shit was brutal. Like I wasn't even really a part of it, and I was still feeling the pain and the grind of it like early on. I'm like, man, dude. Do you think they will sell classic HD? Well, do you mean like are they gonna sell it like out of the box, or do you think they're just gonna up-res it? Even before they talk about classic realms, the 2016 7-year markets were going nuts. I wonder if they're going to kill that market or make it better. I don't know. You missed the honor ranks. Some people, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I don't think missing it is a bad thing. I'm just speaking for myself here. I thought it was crap. I was like, wow, this is not fun. Because it wasn't even the matter of skill at that point. It was just, can you endure? Can you endure and kill kill more guys or do battlegrounds longer than the guy or girl above you? That was the game. And that had nothing to do with skill. It was just endurance. And I didn't find that fun. That wasn't compelling for me, like, at all. That's why Classic WoW was the closest I ever came to quitting, because I was playing other MMOs at the time. I was still kind of sort of playing Ragnarok Online. I was playing City of Villains at the time. And when I would log on to WoW, I'd be like, okay, what can I do? Nothing. There's nothing for me to do. I can aspire for raiding. I can aspire for high-end PvP. And at the time, that didn't appeal to me. So there was nothing for me to do. But I stayed subscribed. I stayed pretty stubborn on that. Alright, let's go. Rescan or upres. I'm just wondering if it's an HD version. I plan my 30-inch screen. It's not going to look all that great for me. Yeah, I don't know. It's that one's hard to say. Like, I actually would be more of an advocate for it looking like bum ghetto ass shit. It would still, maybe it would still support higher resolutions, but you're still going to see like the huge polys and blocks that we're familiar with. I play on a 30-inch monitor, and also, and I didn't have any issues. Yeah, so I'm not as worried about that. We unlock the gear once, and then have to get that running again. You could also just PvP and PvE gear. Yeah, but then you had to get there, and that was it. It was like, it was a treadmill. It was a treadmill, and then as you ranked up, the treadmill, it ran that much higher. You had to work that much harder in order to get to, like, High Warlord, Grand Marshal, and all that stuff. That's the thing that I was very like, ugh, this don't feel good at all. Crap. Like a Mario look. I think I saw something on Reddit where there was like a panda that was just like Mario. Alright, where's this where's that urn thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. And Ken's here. Cool. Go for it, man. I do love chicken. Hey, me too. Classic doesn't look that bad. Don't think that it's gonna look like I mean for its time, WoW looked really good. I mean, there were some games that looked better, but it looked pretty damn good. And it still had like a lot of that polish where you hit it. But for me, it was like the just the feeling of hitting a button felt good. Maybe they made it so you have it on one, you can use it on others. No, these days, I suspect it was like the urn just. You can just click it. It doesn't matter if you earned the. It doesn't matter if you did the quest line or not anymore. Yeah, I think classic. Did age well, but I'm also like, ugh, ugh. I think I would be like. My only interest for a classic WoW would be to be like, okay, do I remember things the way that I still do? Like, because I played it as a solo thing. Like, the things that appeal to people about classic WoW, it's not existent for me. That's not a motivating thing for me at all. So I don't really care. I guess I only would play classic WoW if all of a sudden my entire guild was like, just call you Dagger, okay. I think I would only be interested in Classic WoW if my whole guild was like, "Hey, we want to play. Hey, Soul, we want to play Classic WoW, and if you're not gonna play, then we're gonna play without you." I'd be like, well, I guess I'm gonna play Classic WoW then, huh?" Come on, land. Ugh. But I gotta go through all the phases, Soul. Come on, man. There we go. Hey, a new shield. Sweet. Yay, something. This trip wasn't a total loss. Oh god, that was a lot of crap that just appeared in my inventory. And I can't mount. Son of a bitch. Let's see. I think maybe I can mail stuff. You know what? I'm gonna put you on follow, Ken. Guide me. I got stuff to get rid of. Oh, why can I not do this while I'm in combat? Come on. Ugh. Either that or TSM's like screwing up on me. Man. Well, that's a bummer. I wanted to like get rid of stuff. Oh well. I guess I'm gonna have to like get rid of some of this shit myself. Sheesh. Let's see, that's just trash. And more trash. And more trash. I'm stuck. That's cool. That's enough stuff. Anyway. What is my most memorable moment in Classic WoW? Damn. I mean, a big standout moment in Classic WoW was the very beginning when I first started beta, and this is pretty shortly before the live launch of WoW anyway, and you know I created an undead warlock. I'm like, all right, cool, let's go ahead and get this thing started. And one of the first things that I did was you know, just do like those starter quests. And remember, I mean, before this, I played Korean MMOs where it's like you don't really have quests; you're just kind of left on your own, and you kind of figure it out for yourself. You had to grind for the gear, and there wasn't any like actual fulfillment. There weren't any quests to complete, anything like that. So when I jumped in, I completed a couple quests, and I got like a new weapon. I was like, holy shit, this is like shit, you know, it like blew my mind. I was like, I never experienced something like that before, and so that's definitely a standout memory for me with Classic WoW. Otherwise, though, I wouldn't say that there's like a super favorite standout kind of thing. Like, it just felt good overall during my experience, knowing that like I felt like pretty good with my class. I played a warlock. That was my that was my main back then, but I played that, and you know, it all, you know, that's where I really started to like science the whole thing of Classic WoW, where it's like, okay, cool, I'll level up, and I think I get to like level 5. Yeah, level 5 or so, and then I was able to go to the auction house and buy a crafted wand, and that wand would take me to like level 35 or something like that. So I was just like plowing through stuff, super hard. Like I was just wrecking everything in the face with relative ease. Because you know, because as a warlock, I just kind of run it with the tank, run it with the pet. Have the pet tank one thing. I dot that thing up. Meanwhile, I dot something else up, and then I wand the crap out of that. And I would kill things just very quickly thanks to that wand. Wands were pretty OP back then because, you know, didn't use mana. It was pretty steady damage. and it was literally ranged auto attack, and it hit really hard. But yeah, as well, but I mean, once I did it like the first couple times, like just like everything else, got boring. It became very formulaic. The whole journey that you describe, Hannah, like it did feel the same after the first time. It was just different quests, but that's about it. I think that just comes down to the way that I enjoy games. For me, it wasn't that. It was the people and the realm that I was on. It wasn't very friendly for the people. Once I did get into a guild, though, everything changed. Everything changed after that. It just happened to not be during Classic WoW. If I had Prisoners of Warcraft during Classic WoW, then I'm pretty sure my opinion on the game would be very different. Fact of the matter is, though, that everyone's experience, regardless of when they experienced it, is going to be different. You know, I'm pretty sure that if I mean, people who might be part of like a guild like now, they probably would be pretty happy. You know, they're more likely to be a little bit happier with WoW than if they weren't. People that live, the thing is, people live the pug life these days, where people are strangers and there's no incentive for creating more meaningful partnerships because the community is so big still that you don't really have to. You could just kind of bum around and eventually find something else. That's the way that I see. Private servers. Like, I don't agree with the whole sentiment that everyone's so close together, it's a tight knit community and blah blah blah. But at the same time, it's like one realm, and it's one realm, and like if there is a classic WoW where you can have like 20,000 people online at the same time, then it's going to be the same damn thing. You're still going to have you're still going to have all these, the opportunity to just kind of have the opportunity to always get into a group, and then you just might care less about the groups that you're with. I might be wrong. People are I know that people disagree with that thought, but that's something that I can't shake out of my head. Thing about classes, there are no shortcuts, no bypasses, none of that stuff. If peeps can just wrap their head around everything and just be in a journey, then they'll love it. Yeah, but then there's people like me that just solo everything anyway, where pretty much none of that stuff applies. Netherwing egg. I don't remember that too well. But there's no transmog. And that's all that matters. Alright. Heavy Vanilla, walking through Darkshire for the first time and seeing Stitches wreck the town, hitting 40 and finally getting my mount. Hitting level 60, needed a group to kill elites and erotic. See, it's maybe another reason why I destroyed my own experience in Classic WoW was because I was a warlock. I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna solo everything, and so I did. I soloed everything in Classic WoW. I soloed everything. I chain feared elites. I chain feared alliance into mobs. And my mount was free. So I'm like, eh. The eggs were to build the rep. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about those. Funny enough, I haven't on this particular tune. I don't even think I have the rep with them. Not on this tune. It was another tune that I had maximum rep on. I recall going to Ironforge for the first time and not knowing what it was and starting to lag and turn around and recall going to the Barrens outside online, so a warlock to get a pet. I think we could start. Yeah, this was my main in Burning Crusade, but then I think I had repped up with Netherwing before I switched to my Paladin. I'll go ahead and start this. You guys want to move him? I guess I'll need to move him. Or should I just trust you guys? Freaking Ken. Wow, you're really just gonna stand there? Fucking Ken. Anyway. I know I can jump out, I'm just being lazy about it. You know, Ken, this will take longer if you just stand there. He's trying to be cute. Classic started my fascination with Solomon content. Oh, that's pretty early. That's when it started. I remember doing Blackrock Depths and Elber's solo on a druid. Felt cool at the time. Oh yeah. I don't remember if I was trying to do that kind of stuff that early on. I think I might have. But I mean, I definitely remember doing elites, you know. Nothing in the open world really scared me, unless I made a mistake, of course. Do I think shamans should get a tank class added to it? To be honest, there's a lot of tanks already. There's like, I'm not even gonna count. I lost count, but I'm skeptical about having another tank class. Because again, there's so many of them, and or not a tank class, but a tank spec. I mean, there's a lot of things to balance around. There's only so many unique things that you can bring to the table these days. Okay, I feel like I should just jump out because this is taking forever, isn't it? Come on. Oh, that sucks. Come on. Well, I don't know if any of you guys are like in the thing. Okay, you're in the Necrolite at least. So at least you're healing. Okay, I'm just being a total lazy ass now. There's a video of a Holy Paladin Pro Warrior with Time Forge. Damn. That's crazy. Dun, 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 dun. Down to 80%. Okay, I feel like I really should just like get him out of here. It usually doesn't take this long for the grunts to go down though. But oh well, I'm gonna jump out. Fuck it. Oh wait, where'd Blackhand go? I thought you just jump out, not like he goes away. What the fuck? Did I like bug this out? Oh well. Do. Actually, I'll go for that guy. Yeah, where did Blackhand go? That's different. Maybe it's because I waited so long. I don't know. Oh. It was definitely not my favorite fight in Kara, though. Alright. What? there we go. Oh, I'm so far away, dude. I should have just taken like a grunt. I'm still curious, like, where the heck did Blackhand go? Traitor to his people. Man, screw that coffee break, man. He needs to be a team player.
You dispute my honor?
Alright, I think we should be fine with this. I think. Come on, man. Oh, how's my guy? Okay, he's doing fine. Alright, swing, baby. Yay! That only took forever. Gosh. Oh, lovely party. Woo! A shield! And that's it. Okay. Alright. One boss remains. Do, do, do. No. Damn you rogues for having hella fast auto run speed. I could put on my legendaries for it, but that still ain't enough. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I ain't hating. I'm just jealous. Oh yeah. Show off. You guys and your damn speed. Oh hey, I could actually use that helmet thing. Yay! All right, cool. All right, I think we'll wrap this up. So, to Ken and Dagger, hey, thanks for coming along. I appreciate that. I actually got like a decent amount of transmog. I still got to work on cleaning my inventory, of course, and getting rid of some of these tokens so I can get some more stuff. How dare I live? I know it's so evil of me. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for joining me on today's morning show. I really appreciate the conversations and talking about classic WoW and all this other stuff. So good to see you again, Hannah. And again, thank you for letting me be a short part of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video. And until then, stay safe, stay happy, and stay breezy.